walks in and he just greets you and says, "Welcome, welcome, take a seat, take a seat. Welcome to the human slave market."
Excuse me?
I'm just kidding. Welcome to Andromeda. Or am I? Did you see the posters? Freaky shit.
Dude.
Yeah,
look at
I was
your
wondering
face,
why.
man. That's some freaky shit.
Okay, Victor, I'm gonna be in control of your medicine from this point on.
So
I
he
think I
just
ate it
knocks you
all.
over and says, take a seat, order some drinks, let's have a toast.
Well, we can talk.
What are you talking about? You gotta drink, man.
I
drink,
don't.
Drink, come on.
What's that on your thing?
Nothing, don't worry about it.
Is that ammo?
No.
I mean, for gun?
He has M16 mags. What the fuck?
No, he doesn't, shut up.
You don't even know what they are. They could be anything. For all you know, it could be
Yeah.
battery packs or tasers.
Oh, I know.
Anyway,
So
give me your. give me
as you
your
guys sit
medicine.
down and some drinks are ordered for you guys, he introduces himself. My name's Porter Foxwell. I am the guy that got you in here.
Ah, well, thank you. Oh,
Well,
technically,
So,
I
tell
think
me.
you just got one of us in.
So tell me, what do you think of the city?
It's really nice. I mean, it's full of people, full of helpful machines too. Great
if
medical
Westland
care.
was better.
Isn't that right, Victor? You like their medical care, don't you?
At this point, I become self-aware and just to not say anything, I just start drinking whatever they have.
Yeah,
Which
I
is
know
probably a
that.
very bad idea,
Yeah, it's
considering
probably
I'm
a
on
very
medicine.
bad idea considering the stuff they drink is pretty fucking heavy.
And they did not warn me about mixing drinks with medicine, so I'm drinking it.
Oh god.
Yeah, that they didn't warn you because in the city they do not provide liquor.
Oh,
I wanna try to.
that's weird.
Yeah, everybody has drinks, you can all drink.
Hell yeah.
He
You
like
think you want
ordered
mine?
like 3 or 4 bottles so you guys can get wasted.
So,
Can
First time Amog is drunk.
Can we have whiskey though? Is there whiskey?
Well, there's whatever the fuck that is in your glass, we don't know what it is.
Because
color
if it's
is it?
Honestly,
whiskey, then I'm one part away from weed, whiskey, and Warren Zevon.
Okay, it's whiskey.
Nice.
Okay.
oh, they have
Was it-
malts here?
Sounds
Jeez, they must have a big
driver.
operation. I thought it would just be the old communist trick of potatoes or barley. Anyway. So, why did you bring us here exactly? You took a varied interest in us.
Yeah, well, let's just say that I'm in need of some outside help. And I was basically looking for the first blocks that show up. And imagine my surprise that you guys turn out to be so capable.
So capable.
I've heard about your exploits in the arena. Nice going, nice going.
Wait, people from the arena came here?
No, are you kidding? Haha, they get blown away if they come 500 miles within this place.
Wait, how come we weren't blown away?
That's because he points to himself. I got you in, remember?
Oh. Huh. Thanks.
Don't mention it,
We're
don't
lucky.
mention it.
Well, to be honest, we
Rumors worse.
only really came here for medical help, but if it's something we can help with, I can try. After all, that's what I do.
You said you like the helper machines and how the city looks. Do you really believe that's what it looks like?
Yeah, Alex.
Look at the people outside, they're miserable. They're like livestock. We are slaves. We don't live here.
I'm starting to get deja vu. But tell me more. Keep listening.
Well, I think one of our ancestors said it best. He takes a huge swing of his drink before he continues while I find the exact quote.
How does he drink?
He kind of, you see
Sure.
that thingy over here? He
Emergency
drinks with a
conduction
straw.
port.
Oh.
Tally just said it best. Emergency
Emergency
induction port.
induction port.
He just says it's not enough to live together in peace with one race on its knees. That's fucking slavery.
What were you provided for? What exactly are they demanding of you?
Our lives.
I thought that was optional from what I saw.
Optional? Do you see how miserable the people in the slums are? It may be optional for the first couple of years, but eventually it breaks you. Everybody joins the guard sooner or later. And many of them don't come back.
Huh. Is it really that dangerous? With all this place's technology?
Listen, all I know is that these machines are fucking bleeding us dry. We've lived our lives here from birth, never able to leave the city. We're slaves here unless we do what they want. They're bleeding us dry, they're exploiting us, and we're fucking sick of that shit. And we need some outside help.
You know what you're asking me for, right?
Do you know what I'm asking you for?
La revolución.
I'm starting to worry that you're gonna ask for something bigger than I can provide.
All I'm gonna
Whoa.
say is, hey, you guys were in the arena, so ask me, is it better to live on your knees or die standing up and fighting for your freedom?
Well, you can't get up while you're on your knees.
I think that's his
Alex,
point.
That guy needs another drink.
Yeah.
Like
Alexander
when you're on
actually
your
looks
knees and then you
unsure.
stand up with a weapon in your hand and then you die. That's what he meant.
I suppose
Amo.
you are right. So, tell me, what do you need outside help with?
Right. He looks over to his servant who procures a small kind of plastic little container. It's basically a USB. You can imagine it in your head. You don't know what a USB is, but it's a USB. He puts it on the table towards you guys and says, I just need you to deliver this to someone outside the city. And he just shakes his hands. That's it.
So
That's it.
Yeah, that's it.
wait.
Cool.
Where do you want me to take this?
Once you leave the city, they will find you.
That's it?
That's it.
How much you're paying?
Tell
bro?
me. By the way, he does like mention, he's like, what program is in this?
Program? Oh, so you have some basic understanding. It's not a program, it's just some intel. That's it. Nothing you need to worry about.
How much are you
just some
paying?
data.
He says, once we take over the city, we can discuss your payment.
That's gonna take years.
If this thing, he points to the thing on the table, leaves the city, this city will be ours in a week.
Well,
Tell
I'm-
me, and what will happen to the robots that built this city?
We'll destroy them, of course. Those that don't wish to comply, those that do what we ask, we'll just use them.
I see.
Hey,
So
it's better than the way we've been treated for the last 600 fucking years.
Sure.
it sounds rather
sure
the
took your
same if
time.
you ask me.
By the way, he said 600 fucking years and these machines were built by Bolan. So you can assume there's some kind of portal shenanigans at work.
Yeah, I
course.
gathered that already. I gathered that ages ago. Because there's no way you can have that many fucking workshops without time fuckery.
I stopped thinking a while ago.
Yeah, you're drunk.
By the way, your
you're
friend
drunk
over
and
there
drunk.
is drooling. Is he gonna be okay?
No, I mean in real life, I stopped thinking about this a while ago. All the portal time bullshit.
I do too.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
gonna be
well-
fine. I think he'll be fine. But
better be
yeah,
careful
you're
when you
asking
make a
us
story
to
about
basically just
Tempo.
switch what is normal. It would be the other way around. How does that
The
fix
fuck are you
things?
talking about? Are you humans or what? I thought I was talking to fucking living, breathing, organic life forms. Are you all robots or something?
Well, I'm not a human.
Not me.
What's wrong with
Not a
you?
human, technically.
Don't you wanna help? Don't you wanna help other folk? We're asking for help here. You're not doing it for free. We're gonna pay you.
It's
My
So,
relationship
can
is
you
like a lot of-
go over the plan, like, all over again?
The plan is you take this when your week is up. You just leave the city.
Your
People will
plan.
find you. You give them the small chip, and when they receive it, we'll handle the rest.
Yeah, what will you do? Exactly.
We're gonna take the city. I thought I made myself clear.
like, Amo,
I-
he's...
yeah. That's just
Just,
it's
like,
fine. We agree.
Alright, hold on. Enunciate.
For the time being.
What did you want to ask, Amo?
are you, like, how can I say it?
Alright,
Are you saying, like revolution, where you're just gonna kill robots and, like, humans
We're
too?
fighting for our freedom. That's all you need to know. Don't make matters more complicated.
I mean, a revolution isn't gonna be clear-cut, anyway.
Once
lot
this
are
is
gonna die
over,
on either
all of the
side.
humans that are trapped in here are gonna be free. That's good enough.
And free men dead, right?
You can't expect change to happen if you're not willing to make sacrifices.
You do realize you're making a decision for the entire population of this town.
Yes,
And a lot of
I
them are
speak
going
for
to
the
die.
entire population of this town.
No, you don't.
These machines follow specific rules and laws.
By the way, I sobered up real quick.
These machines follow specific rules and laws. They will not just randomly attack us. That's their weakness.
Well, when you start attacking them, they will.
We won't. The people outside will.
Look, you gotta explain this plan better before we agree to start a revolution that involves so many lives. You can't just tell us to leave on a simple job to deliver something, somewhere, and
There
not
is
give us the
literally no
details.
risk to you. All you have to
I
do
don't
is
care about
leave.
risk to us.
What do you care? I just said we're gonna help the people of
I
this
just
town.
told you
And I said I'm
what I
gonna
care
pay you.
about. I care about the people who live in this town, and you're making a decision for them. I want to know your plan.
I already told you my plan. I'm gonna free the city. And
How?
once the city is no longer under control of the machines,
I want the details.
everybody will be free to choose whether
Now,
they stay
hang
or
on.
leave.
All
One
the
second,
dirty
I
deeds.
actually want. Hang on. I want to use one of my powers, charming and open. Basically, I'm gonna find out even if he knows what the fucking plan is, and he's not just delivering this and hoping the guys outside like do the plan.
Okay, use your
Right.
skill.
When you speak frankly with somebody, which I suspect this is it, every revolution, you may ask one question from below, and they must answer it truthfully. They may and then ask you a question from the list, which you must answer truthfully. What do you wish?
You don't have to roll?
No, it's as long
Okay.
as I'm talking frankly with them.
Okay.
God,
what's the question?
these questions are so limiting, and some of them talk about the same exact fucking feeling.
Just
Well,
ask
if
your
they're
own
not as
question.
limiting, dude, you can ask a specific question and that's gonna break the game.
Oh, you
Yeah,
can't.
okay.
Fuck.
Yeah,
I
it's
knew you'd ask
annoying.
your own questions.
What's the closest one that's most? What do you wish I'd do? No, we know that. How can I get you to? No, that wouldn't really make sense. What are you really feeling right now? Probably annoyed. What do you most desire? Freedom for the people. Right, I'll ask whom do you serve then, I guess. Like, I'm asking him, are you really in control here, or is somebody from outside
he
asking you?
notes, yes, this city belongs to me. At least the ones that live here. They entrust me to guide them in the future, and I'll give them a future free of machines. They deserve it. They shouldn't be slaves.
I see.
Now he answers a question frankly. And does my question have to be from the list?
Yes. I'm
Let's
limited,
see.
so is this.
Let me see. What's that skill code?
Charming and open. It's in my character sheet if you want to look.
Fighter, druid,
Charming.
where are you?
Charmed, I'm sure.
Cleric. Oh, Bard, okay. Let's see. Charming and open. When you speak frankly with someone, you can ask their player a question from the list below. They must answer truthfully. Then they may ask you a question from the list, which you must answer truthfully. Okay, so let's see, what do I want to ask you? Right, how can I get you to do this job for me? Answer truthfully, Alexander.
This is simple. I do not wish for the roles to simply be reversed. I wish a true change. I understand your view on machines,
Alexander,
but
you are talking about a bunch of nuts and bolts. These are machines.
yes, I know. But I, unlike you, I grew up with them. I grew up with machines that took care of me when I was a child.
What you have done is grown
I
up
was
surrounded
raised by
by
machines.
machines that brainwashed you.
But we had our
He
revolution.
just raises his hand and tells you to shut up. The rest of you, are you gonna help humans or are you gonna side with fucking like buckets of bolts that hold no emotions, no feelings, no lives? I'm offering to pay you. You're not doing this for free. And the only reason I'm asking you to is because none of the people here can leave. We are slaves. That's why I'm desperate for you. There is no real risk to your job. It's an easy job that only you can do.
Then you
If
better
you-
start explaining your plan.
If you
I am
insist,
not gonna risk you going to the machines and telling them everything. If I tell you my plans, I am risking the future of all people that live inside and outside this city.
As you said, we're your only choice, so start talking.
Or alternatively, I can wait for the next group of people to show up at the door. And
Do
if
you
you
wanna do
guys do
that?
not agree to help me, then I can't let you walk away from this.
We agree.
Alive?
Let's just
Yeah,
hurry this up.
just saying,
Wow.
he really insists on the fact that it's
Biggest
super
fucking
easy.
pushover.
And
Come
well,
We're doing
It's
it.
not gonna be
By the
easy.
way,
Talk
from
to
the
me.
inspections that you passed through, you know that you're inspected on the way in, but as you're leaving, you're not gonna get inspected. So they're not gonna find the chip on you.
But yeah, Alexander's just like, we agree. You talked me into it. You're right.
Easily.
What's happening is wrong.
Jesus, why was that so hard? He looks very confused, like this was supposed to be super easy and a matter of fact kind of thing.
yeah, well, it's not gonna be easy. Even after that.
He shoves the chip towards you guys and says, your visa will be up in a week, so you should stay until then so it's not suspicious.
Are there
After
any
that,
sites you
leave.
suggest?
What?
I said, are there any sites you suggest? He says he takes a chip and puts it in one of the tubes.
Are you kidding me? There's nothing worth seeing in this shithole. The club is the only place.
I see. Then I suspect we'll be coming back often. Now, let's have a celebratory drink. Sorry for all that stuff before.
He just grunts and gets his drink. He seems to be in a lot worse mood than when this all started.
Oh, boo-hoo.
Too bad we can't read his expression.
Yep, you can't read his
Unless
expression
his
because you can
Google's
see his
like
face.
banned when.
Essentially, I'm trying to just like cheer him up, sort of deal. Like, yeah, it's like you can't understand. I'm from a city with.
Ha!
like,
It's a prank.
sentient
It's a
machines.
prank.
Right, so while this is going on, you see that Plexi is standing up from his seat and he's looking around. What's wrong with your friend
wrong,
over there?
Plex?
What's he doing?
Oh, I'll ask him. Plexi, what's wrong?
I think that somebody I need to talk to is in here.
Really? Do you want me to help
I
you
think
find
the
him?
person, I think the person that damaged me and left me in that village where you found me is here.
Really? Alexander stands up. Who the heck could
How
have
do
had
you-
that kind of firepower?
Suddenly, you see Plexi looks towards one of the tables on the other end of the room, and he immediately points with his finger towards someone.
Can I follow his finger and see? Oh, there we go.
Yeah, you can.
Holy.
So
oh.
as Plexi points at this guy, you see that he was casually drinking from his glass. Suddenly, he notices
How?
that you guys. He had his mask lifted a little bit.
Okay.
So he notices that you guys are pointing and looking at him. He raises his glass towards you guys like, ah, hello, I salute you. And as soon as that happens, he kicks the table and starts bolting towards the exit.
Damn it! Amo, follow me! You gotta chase him
Okay.
By the way,
down.
Plexi is already running. He's pushing people aside and trying to catch that fucker.
I'm gonna follow Plexi and basically follow after him.
That's excellent chess music right there.
Mm,
Well, you're still in the club, so.
Mm.
By the way, for copyright reasons, just so you know, this song is called "And the Chase Is On," fuckers. Just
Yeah,
so
I
you
saw
know.
it.
That's how it's called. Right. So, this guy bolts out of the club and enters the side alleys and goes into the slum streets. Plexi is on hot pursuit. But since Plexi is not as fast and he's more clunky and bulgy, he's having trouble keeping up.
Wow, really?
Yeah, Plexi's
Given that
having
I'm
problems.
given that I'm from the slums, I suspect I'm used to moving around such cramped spaces.
Wait,
So,
didn't he jump 100 meters? Like,
yeah, but that's different. That was basically a burst of strength. This
yeah,
was
but
this
look
is
at
more
where he is.
different. Yeah, look
Ah.
at where he is though. This terrain is not meant for him.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
Right.
a
So
complex.
Amo
region
and
system.
Alexander are giving chase, right?
Yeah.
What are the rest of you guys doing, by the way? Still drinking at the table and having fun?
I mean, did we see that happen?
Yeah, you did.
It was
Oh,
pretty
then I go
noticeable.
chase too.
So
Woof, woof.
Tali and Sullivan, are you gonna enjoy your drinks?
yeah, my non-alcoholic drink.
No, it's
Wow.
alcoholic.
Wuss. Wuss.
So as you guys are giving chase, everybody
Get some hair on
does
your
dex.
chest, Allie.
Wait, hold on, I was muted. I look at Talila and I go, "What, you want to go give it a shot?"
Wait, give what a shot?
Ah, never mind then.
What?
So everybody that's giving chase, roll plus dex.
Hmm.
Aha!
Oh fuck. For fuck's sake.
Whoosh! I am the wind!
Damn it. Oh god,
Amo?
roll 20, what are you... Oh. Roll 20 kind of fucked up. Could be. There.
Right. So Amo and Vic, you guys are lagging behind Alexander. Alexander is just bolting. This terrain is like second nature to him. He's making his way easily through everything that gets in his way. He's like dodging, jumping over obstacles, dodging people left and right. He's stuck on that guy like a tick on a dog, I don't know, whatever. The guy is
Sure.
marching through the streets as well. Since he knows the streets better, he's managing to kind of make Amo and Vic question themselves. They're a little bit falling behind even though they're not out of the chase. Alexander, you're stuck on this guy's ass. You see him right in view. He's not getting away from you. Right, so make another dex roll.
Can I augment it with charisma? I basically want to try putting like a wall of wind in front of him.
If you wanna use your wind powers, roll plus charisma. Okay, right now make the dex roll. Oh, you straight up catch the guy. It's over already. Wow.
So he hits the wall of wind, and I basically grab the back
No,
of his
it's
head
not a
and his
wall of
arm.
wind. The wind enhances your speed basically, and you just pounce on him and you tackle him. And at this point, Vic and Aim are gonna catch up as well, so it's fine.
Ah, nice job.
Are you sure you wanna
Yeah, no
catch the
problem.
guy who can destroy a guy like Lexi?
Of
Right.
course.
So
Let's
you
go.
manage to catch the guy. He seems a bit winded. He turns around like to try and check out who the fuck you guys are. Plexi is, by the way, lagging the most behind. So, and he just says, "God damn, you're fast! What the fuck do you want with me?"
I am the wind, and also I believe that you're somebody who we need to talk to. You see, my friend Plexi here,
am the wind.
he looks back, coming here, says that you're the one who may have destroyed him back in a small little mining town.
I have no fucking idea what you're talking about. Why the fuck are you chasing me, you assholes?
Why the fuck are you running from us, you asshole?
You
Yeah,
guys
if you're
pointed
not the
at
one-
me. What the fuck was I meant to do?
Not
Stay
run
there
away.
and let us talk to you.
It's suspicious. Do you know
Oh
how
yeah,
police
because
works?
when people point at you, that's never a bad sign, right?
What could we have done without any
Also, you
weapons?
look weird.
Yeah, you have a funny mask.
I have cancer.
can-
Fuck you, asshole.
No, you don't,
You
liar.
You two
You have
can't
tentacles
judge.
in your head.
Those are dreadlocks, you... God. Amo.
What?
You two
It's
are
a fashion
weird.
statement.
What?
Anyway,
Fuck you, man. This is not a fashion statement. It's not my fault. My hand is.
Oh,
my
what
hand
is it?
so long.
Cancer coming out of your head? You fucking idiot.
Oh, you piece of shit. He looks very angry at you guys.
I only see tentacles.
you-
I'll
Sorry.
kick your
Hey,
ass.
Can-
Tentacles.
can you two calm down and stop acting like children? And the universe was set
I've
right
been
this day.
medicated and then I've been drinking whiskey. Fuck off.
You're very irritable when you're drunk. Come on, stand up.
By the
Alexander
way,
says
as
he
you
keep hold on
imagine,
him.
this has got on the attention of people, and not just people. One
It's
of
a
the
club.
patrolling robots stops by and says, "Citizens, is everything under control?" I mean, not citizens, you're civilians. Civilians, is everything under control? He says, and this guy yells out, "No, these fuckers just came out of me from came
Hold
out at
on.
me from
This
nowhere.
Is
What the
this
fuck?"
is a loud club.
By the way,
Better than-
By the way,
Alexander
at this
leans
point,
in and says,
Plexi has caught up.
yeah, Alexander leans in and goes, are you sure you want to mention where you came from?
I don't give a fuck. Leave me alone, you assholes.
If I was you, I'd be quiet. By the way, we're just friends messing about, you know, having fun.
The machine doesn't seem to care about what you guys are saying. He's talking about how he has to report this and you guys are gonna be taken in. And that's where you see Plexi just casually reach out, grab the other robot's head and caves it in with his arm.
Dude.
Damn. That's pretty cool.
You then see that Plexi begins tinkering with the wires inside him, and he basically starts yanking important parts from it, and he assimilates them into his body.
Dude, you're like a cannibal.
So, by the way,
What's
Alexander
left of the
raises a brow.
robot, Plexi just throws at the nearby alley, so it's hidden from the view of the cameras.
Alexander raises a brow and stares towards him. So that's where you got your body. Have you been just decommissioning robots?
Yeah, Plexi says, "Now I don't think now's the time, Alexander." And by the way, when this guy, since he
Shut
hasn't
up.
seen Plexi in this form, at first he was confused, but when he sees that robot munch on the other robot, you see he goes pale. He's shaking with fear, dude. He's about to piss himself. No,
Oh.
fucking no, no, get away from me. He's panicking, by the way.
What is wrong with you? Calm
Alexander,
down.
he's trying to struggle and get free from you.
Yeah, I'm basically just holding him still and keeping his joints locked so he can't move.
Plexi starts getting closer to him. And by the way,
Plexi.
you see that Plexi is reaching out and he grabs him by the throat, but he's not squeezing.
Plexi,
You're the one
better not do
that
anything.
you're the one that decommissioned me, right? The guy is just shaking with fear. Stop him! Stop him!
Nah, I want to see where this
Plexi.
goes. No, shut up, Alex.
Plexi
you
is
shut
ignoring
up.
you, Alex, by the way.
No, you shut up.
Plexi.
I don't care
Look.
about what you were doing. tell me where the rest of my memory chip is. And you see that this guy's continuing to shake. I don't know, man. I just did my job. I was meant to dispose of you. I'm not the one that got you in that shape. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what they took from you. I
Hey.
just had to get rid of the fucking body.
Dude, you better start talking. Did you see what he did to that machine? Imagine what he can do to you.
I don't know anything.
You better start
yelling
talking.
with fear.
Robots aren't
I don't
patient.
Right.
fucking know. I was just doing my job. I had to dispose
Can
of you. I'm a garbage man. That's all I am.
But
Lexi,
right.
we
Lexi,
can-
since he doesn't know the concept of light, like lying and such, and he doesn't have any sensors to detect his heartbeat and such stuff, he doesn't know how to react and how to take his information.
Who's
Right.
the highest wisdom
Can
here?
can I actually tell if he's lying? 'Cause since I have social, charisma.
Roll plus wisdom.
Do you have high
Wisdom. It's
wisdom?
always charisma.
No, it's not. It's always wisdom.
Well, you are speaking frankly. You can use your skill again if you want.
Yeah, I
True.
guess I will. Speaking frankly, he is holding.
Speaking frankly, while
Yeah,
he's being
so fucking
interrogated.
shitlessly terrified, dude. That yeah, this is you can't get more frank than this.
It's
King
like,
Elmer Bob.
it's like, how can I
Ha-
basically? Oh, what can I say?
Roll
I
plus
could
charisma.
say how do
Oh no,
I?
wait, you don't have to roll. Never mind, go.
Yeah, I could use how do I get you to tell the truth or who do you serve? Ah, that would be better. I tell you what, if you tell us who you serve, then we'd be able to get the memory chip back, won't we?
I suppose so, but dude, I, 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 they'll kill me.
I don't think you're in a real position right now.
Plexi just says, you better speak, and you see that the blood vessels on this guy's neck are about to pop up.
Alexander's on guard, but he goes, seriously, I don't think I could stop him even if I wanted to.
They'll kill
It's
me.
be- You're about to die now. Please, just tell us and we can take care of it.
He's panicking. Let's see what he says. Oh,
Let's
he's
see.
gonna tell you. Oh, you got lucky. Right. So this is what he says. Z-Sec Link International. The guys that ordered the hit on him were there. I just had to get rid of the body. That's all I know. Please.
Alright, let him go,
I
please.
see.
Are you
Yes.
sure?
We have
Yes.
we have information, as he said. If he goes to them and tells them, then they will definitely know where the information came from.
Well, then
He's not
fucking
gonna
knock
say
him out in
anything.
time in the basement somewhere. It's fine.
Plexi waits a
No.
couple of seconds and then lets go of the guy's neck. You can see that Plexi's hands got a nice clear print on his neck.
Go on,
Sweet.
you can go now.
The guy immediately like crawls away from you and runs away.
By the way, Alexander puts a hand on Plexi's shoulder. I'm proud of you.
By the way, yes, this guy just pissed himself.
Aw.
But yeah, Alexander puts his hand on Plexi's shoulder and says, I'm proud of you. Well done.
What do you mean?
You showed restraint. You didn't show that before, remember? When I first met you?
I don't think you understand the concept of restraint, Alexander. I did not kill him because I needed information from him.
And yet he was a threat.
He is not a threat to me any longer.
And yet the mouse was.
I can't believe you still remember that, mouse. That was a joke.
No, it's ingrained. It's like, no, you thought a mouse was, so... and not
So yeah,
sure I
he
could
dropped a
take that
big
as
name
reason.
on you guys. Z-Sec Link International. That sounds like some kind of corporation that you guys can probably check up. By the way, you've probably seen a few posters around. These are basically the guys that are in charge of cybernetics. People that help human and machines merge together, sort of deal.
I see.
And for some reason, they wanted something in Plexi's memory chip.
I'm going to suspect, given his ability, it has something to do with merging human and machine. That's not hard to grasp. Anyway, let's get moving back to our apartment. We have much
Do
to
you have
talk
an
about.
apartment?
Yeah.
By the way, Plexi pipes up at this point. It will be approximately 2 more minutes before the machine response team gets here in order to investigate what happened to their missing patrolling officer. It would be best if we are not around when that happens.
That too. As I
I
said,
have
let's head on back.
already run a camera loop for this area, so nobody will know we were here.
Good, good.
You can do all that, but not check his heartbeat.
No, unfortunately, your primitive bodies are beyond my sophisticated machinery.
It's just a
Apparently,
heartbeat.
we're not so primitive then.
You do not take
patronizing
a
robot.
flamethrower to cut the grass.
That's a stupid analogy, but you should stop being so patronizing also. It's not a very positive characteristic.
Yeah.
He's a robot.
That's true.
Prove to me your worth and I will treat you equally.
Talking
I've
shit
proven
like
more
that
than my
also
worth
doesn't
to
get
you.
far in society.
Plexi just ignores you at this point. He seems to have gotten a lot more, as you notice, let's say, talkative.
Hmm.
Yeah, he's getting too ballsy. We might have to put him down. I don't say that out loud. This is inner
I don't say that
monologue in
out
my head.
So, what about Sullivan and Tali? Are you guys just enjoying your drinks? What are you guys doing?
Just getting drunk with a little
No,
kid.
I don't get drunk.
Yes, you do.
I drink responsibly.
Yeah, sure you do. Don't we all?
Not you.
Hey, they didn't tell me I can't mix medication and alcohol.
It's common sense.
What do you mean common sense in a world
like
where
I
there's
said,
no
there's-
medication?
Like I said, there is no alcohol in the city, so that's why they
That
didn't
too.
warn.
So how
There's
can
not
you get
meant to
drunk?
be. It's illegal shit that they're making in the basement or something.
Apparently robots don't need alcohol.
Nope.
How do they get through their
Hey.
lives?
Hey, Sullivan.
I think he muted himself again.
Hey,
Hey,
hey.
I dare you to go on one of the poles and dance.
Oh,
Wow.
Yeah, you can keep that to yourself.
Aww. That'd be
oh,
funny.
such a party pooper.
Wow.
I'm gonna draw the shit out of that.
Oh no.
I'm
Right.
taking notes right now.
So
my
by
God.
nightfall, by the way, yeah, you've all been provided food for. It's basically the shitty stuff that astronauts eat. It's basically just fucking toothpaste. Oddly enough, though, it's got like all the necessities the body needs. So you got all your vitamins and fucking protein and bullshit. But it tastes bland. It looks shitty, and it's definitely unappealing. It's as efficient as you can get.
Noted.
Even like the water, rather than just drinking water, they give you small liquidized capsules that provide your daily water intake for you in one simple pill.
Oh, but wasting water is one of the best things in the desert.
These guys are.
So yeah, when you go back to your room, you get all the information you need. I assume you want to check out what the ZSEC link is more in depth and international, blah blah blah, stuff like that, right?
Mhm. Yep.
Oh,
I want
basically
to.
it's like a big conglomerate company that, like I said, already in charge of like cybernetic work and organic material, like putting the both shit together, stuff like that. Also, they have a lot of connections outside the city. Like, they hold pretty much as much power inside the city as the machines that are running it. Basically, they're sort of working together in unison to make the city work, and the company has a lot of branches like outside the city for supplies and for distribution. Basically, the
I
machines are
see.
the government, and this company is pretty much the economy.
I see. By the
And by the way, this organization, ZSEC Link International, they're the only ones that are allowed to have armed security and such. So their buildings are well protected with guns.
And he said for HQ. Well, I would have suggested breaking in, but turns out that going through the front door won't be as easy either.
Obviously.
Obviously.
Great.
Jesus.
Now I've got to wonder, how are we going to find out where your memory chip is? He said it's probably in the HQ somewhere, or at least know knowledge of its location.
Yeah, Plexi just says it doesn't matter. I'm sure that my chip is somewhere in this city. So if the revolution takes place and this city falls, I will be able to get it eventually.
Oh, wait a
Alexander actually
second.
sits down beside him a little, and he goes, "Are you sure you even want it back?"
Yes, I need it.
Wait a
I
second.
see.
Did we saw what the scanning results of Plexi, right?
Yeah.
That he's
Yeah,
supposed to
that's-
be a murder machine.
He is
Yeah.
basically an infiltration machine that goes and it kind of like becomes a part of some type of race or society and then exterminates it from the inside out.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
sure
that's
you
what
wanna?
Alexander's about to talk. Yeah, that's what Alexander's about to talk to him about.
Yeah.
But you can carry on if you want.
You go ahead.
Oh, fair enough. It's like, you sure you even, as I said, want it back? I know you say you do, but the word in your title is not exactly forthcoming, so to speak. Genocide's not a nice word.
Victor, until recently you were missing a part of yourself. How did that feel?
I can't really answer that question clearly. I'm on a lot of things right now.
He nods. That makes sense. Well, I'll answer for you then. When you are missing a part
No.
of yourself, you want it back.
Right, don't listen to him. That's probably not what I would have said anyway.
Shh, Victor, go to sleep. It's like Alexander
Fuck
nods.
you!
He's like, I can. Victor, go to sleep.
Victor, go to sleep.
It's like,
Go to
Go
sleep,
boy.
Victor!
No,
I
Victor,
just
it's
want
about
I just want to
Popeye.
let everyone know that Vic doesn't go to sleep when he says that.
Okay.
Just in act of defiance, he's like slowly drifting, but he's like,
I
no,
will never fall asleep.
You're no boss of mine.
never again. But yeah,
Take
Alexander,
more drugs.
he's like, I can understand that, and I trust you, Plexi. Anyway, I trust you make the right decision when the time comes, even if your memories do tell you to do certain things.
I have managed to connect myself to the city matrix and gotten some basic privilege rights. I more or less know exactly how the city works.
Oh, that would be useful. If you could tell us some
The
basics.
The things that that man down in that basement told you are for the most part true. But
For the most part,
that's just one side of the story.
I was afraid of that.
This city has some very shady dealings, some that even he is not aware of. But overall, the machines are doing their best to try and live coexistently with the humans. It's not going to work. It hasn't worked, and it won't. People and machine cannot live together. They're too
That's-
different.
That's not true. I lived together for most of my life with machines. My city was happy.
The machines you know are nothing like the machines in this city, Alexander. The machines here can breathe, eat, sleep, think, and act like humans, but they are not. The
But they're
machines you
sentient,
speak
aren't
of
they?
are basic tools.
But the machines in my city were sentient.
We are fundamentally different, Alexander. There are three things that robots cannot do. Show preference without reason, you call it love. Doubt rational decisions, you call it regret. Trust data from a previously unreliable source, that's forgiveness.
Yeah, I see.
No matter what this city tries to do, the people here will never be happy, and they will not stop until the machines are gone.
But this is the machine city.
All cities sooner or later burn.
And you would let these machines fall because of that?
I have not decided that yet. I need my chip. I need to know everything before I decide.
I guess we both
But
need to know
if
everything.
I do not have my chip, I will just watch as events unfold. This has nothing to do with me. My mission is still unchanged. I need to recover myself.
I can understand that. But I don't think I have the same sort of patience. I need to know more about what you know. About the shady dealings. Why exactly the failed attempts at coexistence.
I will enter some old logs for you. Basically, he's trying to show like interaction between humans and machines and how things down. There seems to be some kind of core central AI that takes care of like communications with other people and stuff. He pulls out some random events, motions and quotes, like things that have happened between them. So basically, he points out stuff, moments like, for instance, when the AI was trying to appeal to humans. I have the shape of a human being and organs equivalent of those of human beings. My organs, in fact, are identical to some of these in the prostonized human beings. I have contributed artistically, literally, and scientifically to human culture as much as any human being now alive. What more can one ask? And he says that all he is bombarded is by humans who are calling him inferior, and the machines should be serving humans, not bossing them around. And the humans just do not accept the machines. Basically, the machines are trying to appeal by acting as human as possible, contributing and helping, and all the humans are doing is shutting them down and out.
What about later
Later
logs?
there's moments like whether we are based on carbon or on silicon makes no fundamental difference. We should each be treated with appropriate respect, and again there's a lot of like backlash and fire on that from people.
Well then, the humans are the problem. Let's kill the humans.
Amo,
wait.
just shush.
There may be more.
Uh,
It's like, let's kill the humans. That's definitely not the
Well,
answer.
it's not like
Carry
humans
on.
are all evil. Like there's some people that say stuff like the world of the future will be an even more demanding struggle against the limitations of our intelligence. We shouldn't fear what we don't understand. The future will not be a comfortable hemlock in which we can lie down to be waited upon by robot slaves. We need to work together. And stuff like that is also spoken on the other side. And those people are called like uh, flunkies. Basically, later the Federal Guard was created, and that's where the distinction between normal people and people that are willing to work with the machine happened. As you can imagine, the higher citizens that are taken priority are now hated by the people in the slums. So yeah, it's pretty complicated.
I can understand.
And also,
Is there
basically,
any more?
for the Federal Guard, there's a lot of slogans that are kind of in the same road as you just can't difference between a robot and the very best of humanity. Basically saying that the robots are the apex of human evolution. So we should work with them and learn from them and stuff like that. Even though you know that machines were built by Bolan.
Which no, not even a machine has reached his level of intelligence, I suspect.
So yeah, most of the machines in the city are mindless and robotonized, but some of them carry AI. Like for instance, Plexi is completely self-sufficient. There's a few other such AIs
Autonomous,
in the
yeah.
city.
It seems like this is a bit bigger than I suspected. Well, tell me,
You think
is there any movements for coexistence within humans? I mean, groups.
For coexistence, most of the groups have been they've been persecuted by other humans. As such, they have found refuge by joining the Federal Guard. The Federal Guard's mortality, even though not public, is over 85% in the first year.
How is that possible? That's worse than the
Yeah, from
hunters.
what you know outside on the patrols, it seems like pretty safe, so it's shocking that so many humans die out there.
Don't you have any more information? How did they die?
The information is strictly classified. If I wish to gain access to it, we're gonna have to go to the central building so I can enter the mainframe. From a random terminal in the middle of the slums, I'm not gonna be able to gain nothing.
I see. So, unless... And we won't be able to gain access to it unless we're citizens. Will we? Like, I
Civilians.
suspect that's the reason. So, I thought it was citizens. No, civilians.
We can gain access as long
Confused.
as we're allowed. If we bring information that is vital to the city's well-being, we would probably be invited and greeted by one of the main AIs of the city.
Huh.
Why would they go through the trouble if you can just ask? One of the robots can just ask information.
He answers your question with the questions. Why do the machines out here speak about everything they're doing? They're trying to mimic human behavior in order to get closer to us, though with little effect. Do you think there's a reason for them to spill out every action they're making? They're doing it for our convenience, for your convenience.
Okay.
By the way, he said
I
our.
should-
So apparently he started differentiating himself from other machines and from you. He thinks
Yeah, I
himself
noticed
now as a different entity.
You're becoming very helpful, Plexi, but we need to get into that central part. But giving him this little drive would put many other people in danger, I suspect. Unless,
He
of
cuts you
course,
off.
you can take a
People
look.
get used to so many things if only given the chance. If you offer them a few more 100 years of slavery through your actions, it's not gonna change much. He says that a matter of factly, not really caring much for their fate. What does a few more years of slavery under the machines mean to them? They're fed here, they live here. It matters not.
It matters. Freedom matters.
Freedom is an illusion, Alexander. You are not here in this city because of freedom. You were sent here. You were expected here. And now you are doing something that will benefit either side, but not you. You have no freedom.
Some hero.
That's
Mhm.
the fate of a hero. I must do so others may have their freedom.
Well, we're
But-
not really gonna be free with Fate's around, you know.
Still, the wind is free. I don't care what you say.
By the way,
He-
at this point,
he just jokes.
Plexi opens up his
I
chest
don't
and
care
takes
what you
out the smoke
say.
crystal that you guys placed inside him, and he gives
Oh,
it back
it's
to you
placed
guys.
inside him.
I no longer have use for this. You can take it.
I want
Yeah,
to take it.
Thank you.
Oh,
I
God.
take it. And I put it in the
You
tube and
already
lock it.
have. You always take them. Maybe you should like split them.
That's because I have the
Good.
containers.
I have a hat.
Anyway.
I have
Anyway. Alexander ignores the plea for the crystal.
Well, you know.
So,
you
got a
did
new
get
core. Can I take a look at it?
Amo, Alex doesn't have time for you on his high horse. Leave him alone.
Yeah, he's all the way. Do you need help getting down off that pedestal?
That's okay, I can fly.
He ignores you. Whatever. Just shush.
Can't
You got
fly.
kidnapped once, and your shard got stolen.
No, he allowed himself to get kidnapped.
Oh
By the
yeah,
way,
I
Plexi
allowed
interrupts
myself.
you guys. Whether you help the humans or whether you give this information to the machines, it matters not to me. But if you wish, we can just wait it out and see what happens.
Hmm.
Either way, I'm gonna
Well,
get my hands back on my chip.
fair enough. If you want, I can help you out. As I said, I want to help.
Busting into that ZSEC Link International building would be suicide right now.
Yeah, need some sort of big distraction.
But
And the more I
if
think
you
about
can
it,
find a way to gain a success, that would change matters.
that's true. By the
Say
way,
that
can
we
you
have
read this? He says, gesturing towards the fob.
He takes the USB and plugs it inside his body somewhere. I'll leave that to your imagination.
Click. I'm gonna say back of the neck.
This is a EMP-based matrix virus. It's going to shut down the city defenses.
Yeah, he
I
lied.
see.
No, he didn't.
No idea what
He said it was info, not a program.
Oh yeah, he did say it was info. Oh, I guess he lied.
Yeah,
Job.
he lied.
He basically said
I
that he's
see.
gonna deliver away from the people outside to start the revolution. Basically, it seems that his plan is when the people outside, whoever they are, get this, they'll be able to shut down the city defenses and get inside the city. So it's pretty much the same thing, really.
I
You know
see.
what? I
So it's a WMD.
what I really want. I just
carry
want
on.
to like give them the chip and just go away. Barely care about the city
Wow.
anymore.
Plexi takes the USB out of him and gives it back to you.
Puts it in one of the tubes. Well, at least we know that he kind of lied to us. That's a very serious weapon.
Well, he said that you're bringing out the thing that's gonna make the revolution happen. He didn't really lie.
It doesn't really matter if you lied that it's not a EMP or what have you.
What's the difference?
It's gonna start the revolution anyway.
I think I need to sleep on this.
You know what? I'm just gonna let you do the decisions.
So are you
now.
actually considering to start a revolution to just have a big distraction so Plexi can have his fucking chip? Is that the thought process we're
said,
going through right now?
I'm gonna sleep
You guys
on
are
it.
free. If you guys are free to do as you wish. If you do not wish to help me, I'll do this alone.
No, I'm willing to help you. I'm just not willing to start a giant war to help you. There's a difference there. Do you
There's
see
something
that?
you need to understand. You need
Oh,
to
please.
understand.
Indulge me.
If you leave the city with this thing, you will start a revolution, like you say. If you go to the machines, you're gonna quench it. If you decide to do nothing, the humans will probably send someone to assassinate you. You realize that by giving you this chip, they're placing the entire future of this city in your hands. They cannot just
Right.
let you do as you wish.
Perhaps it's just me, but I'm not arrogant enough to assume that it's my decision to make alone.
You guys have already accepted the job for the humans. It's not gonna look good if you double cross them.
I've gotten myself out of worse situations.
How many humans
As
exactly? Because you said he made a decision for all the people here, but how many are actually with him?
I cannot say that. I do not have information on how deep his connections lie. I cannot even find any files on him. Perhaps they're restricted.
Well, there wouldn't be any files on him, otherwise he would be already in prison.
The files about the co-op are pretty limited as well.
Also, about the memory chip, well, let's hope we're not on his genocide list, you know?
I have no reason to kill you.
So if we're not on his genocide list.
Amo, if I had a reason to kill you, I would have just waited for you to fall asleep.
You
Not
don't
even
have
then.
you don't
Besides,
have a
we're
reason to kill me
friends.
right now. But if you get your memory chip, you may have like old orders, you know.
Amo, when was the first time we met?
What was it?
In the
Small
village where
village?
he was
Yeah, in the
stashed.
village.
Yeah.
In that case, there is no way my orders are connected to you in any way. I'm an independent unit. If I have never met you, I have no connections to you. Therefore, I could not have orders to kill you.
Well, genocide orders can be very vague, like all organics, you know.
That is just how these machines recognize me.
It's true.
If I was a genocide type machine, I would be better suited for handling humans.
Hmm.
As you can see from
That-
when we met, I was very inept in handling and blending with you. I could not even look the part.
But what part does he
Right.
fit?
Yeah. What?
I
Oh.
need my memory chip to know what I am.
Agreed.
But wait. You don't. You said you are built to infiltrate a particular race to exterminate them.
That is how the other machines see me. I have never made such a claim.
Well, just assume that. Then I assume they will build that a particular robot for a particular race so he can infiltrate. And don't you
If
look?
you're curious about information about the Plexi type machines, they are the type that are sent in to eradicate races that cannot be handled through normal democratical means and communication. A war is a messy option, so Plexi units are sent out into communities that need to be eradicated easily from the inside out. If I was that type of machine, that would mean that I was sent to that village to destroy it. There is no reason for me to be there, and besides, I was dumped there by that man that tried to kill me under orders from someone from Z-Seckling. Why those machines see me as a Plex unit, I do not know, but I do know that I am not a Plex unit.
Oh, so don't you want your name anymore? I like it.
It's not about whether I want it or not. Alexander, if you ask humans around you, they all say you're white. It doesn't matter what you are on the inside.
Actually, I'm tanned, but yes, I understand.
Oh my god.
I mean, I understand the plight. I mean, I'm white but black on the inside, so.
So it
Alexander is
doesn't
actually
matter how
tanned.
he's on the outside, they can only see him from what he is on the outside.
Unless they
Lexi, you don't have to.
Fragile
you don't have
man.
to say this. So you don't have to say this to me. I know you're my friend, so I know you're not
Then
going to
do
do
not
anything
ask
to
me
us.
such questions.
I didn't. Alexander looks offended, like, don't blame me.
You did. Anyway.
No, he didn't. Elmo did.
Whatever. Uh-huh.
I didn't say, oh, you're going to destroy
I have
humans.
one last advice for you. Do not sleep on this decision. Tomorrow, you will only make it because you run out of time and you were rushed. You should make your decision now, so it is the decision that you wish to make, not the one you made because you were rushed by a time constraint.
You're right. That is how the wind goes, after all.
What do you wish to do about this situation?
We just hear that echo from the pub or the fucking club. Lame! You suck!
Usilon was gonna be causing
Alexander.
trouble. He's been very behaved so far, amazing.
Yeah.
Well, he was offered to dance on the stripper pole. He denied that, so
Yeah,
Yeah,
fault.
I
what a
mean,
plus skill, man. I guess he's muted again, by the way.
well, he isn't talking. So
So yeah, you guys are gonna are you guys gonna be making a decision about what you're gonna be doing? By the way, I just assume that Talia and O'Sullivan are back in the room because it's getting late and all.
obviously.
Yes.
that's
Can we-
guy.
We're gonna explain everything to them, of course.
Right. Either way, Plexi says
Well, not
there is a
everything.
few more things I need to do in town tonight while you guys are sleeping. At the very least, make sure you decide by tomorrow.
Of course.
With that, he
Can-
just leaves the apartment.
Seems like we have much to discuss.
By the way, as this is going on, you hear a loud commotion outside.
God damn it, Plexi.
You guys are gonna check the window?
Yeah, I would.
Hell yeah.
You see a few armored vehicles. They all carry the ZSEC Link International sign on the side, the logo. You see that the robots that are around the square are kinda isolating the slums so people get away and out of harm's way. And you see that the armed vehicles are popping people out and they're rushing towards your building. Somebody stands up on top of one of the armored cars and you hear a scream. They're in there. Find them. Kill them all.
Okay, hold on.
What did you
I
guys do?
assume this is gonna be a fight, and I gotta leave. So
Yeah, this is basically the cliffhanger for next time.
Okay.
They're
So
inside
we
that
got-
building. Find them. Kill them all. That's
So
all
we
you
got
Looks
do.
like
no
they started
weapons.
the war.
So the
didn't
robots.
start the
fire.
Oh, Sullivan just looks.
burning till there wasn't turning.
Oh, Sullivan just looks. What did y'all do?
I
By the
know,
way,
do
right?
anything.
I was being a bit rash for that cliffhanger. It's not. She's not just saying killing them, kill them all. Either capture them or kill them all. That's what she's saying.
Well, we have no weapons.
Oh, that's
you
less
know.
dramatic.
Yeah, I know. That's
Wait,
why I kind of went a bit over the top for that last part.
I've just
there.
discovered something.
all!
It seems like we have our way in.
Exterminate.
Oh.
How perfect.
You guys keep getting us into trouble. You gotta stop that.
What kind of campaign would
So-
it be without us?
Wait,
getting into
says the
trouble?
two people that started the last revolution, if you remember.
Dude, what the
remember
fuck?
that?
From one revolution to another?
Just
Hey.
fucking fire starters.
we haven't even started ours.
Yeah, stop bitching. We're just in the middle of, starting a fucking revolution here and killing millions of people. Fuck off.
Just because you're
Listen, you guys were
experts on this
trying
doesn't
to
mean
do
you can
it.
talk down to us, okay?
We
Yeah,
just
you did it on a
spotted-
smaller scale. We're doing like millions.
Right. So with
Uh,
that we get to the end of session. Did anybody resolve their
Yep.
bonds?
okay.